Okay, audiobooks. If you missed it, in the last video, I talked about the Yodo and how much we are loving it to be able to play audios for our kids. Make sure to go check it out because these things are incredible. The first audio that I actually got was from Lithos Kids. Lithos Kids is probably the most affordable audiobooks that I have found as well. They are $5 a book, and sometimes they run sales, or you can subscribe to their newsletter and get one for free. I actually was able to get all of them during a 50% off sale, so they were $2.50 a book. I got the Parables of Jesus one because we also just got this book for my 7-year-old for his birthday. He loves Lithos Kids books. We have the Kingdom of God series, Old Testament, New Testament, and now Parables. They're also coming out with a Wisdom of God book. I can't wait to get that one. We got this. My son listened to the audio and followed along with the book and had it done in a day. And he has been coming back from this Parables of Jesus book, sharing and bringing them up about what he listened to. His favorite one was the Parable of the Talents. And so I know it's really sinking in. I have read some of these books to him too, the Old Testament and the New Testament one before we got the audios. And he always makes me read them really quickly. And then he goes back and looks through them himself. He loves these books. Also, Mansell Chronicles. We read this one last year. You can get it from Lithos Kids too. This is about the struggle over the man's soul and the battle in the spiritual world that is really taking place. This is written by John Bunyan, who wrote The Pilgrim's Progress. He wrote Holy Wars, which Lithos Kids took and made it a kids edition called Mansell Chronicles. It's so good. S.D. Smith is probably my son's favorite author, and he has listened to the Green Ember series completely through our Hoopla app on my phone, which I just didn't love. I didn't love handing him my phone and having him walk away to go listen to it. Yes, I locked my phone, but it's not the best option for us, even old phones or other things to listen to it on. Hoopla's great and audios are free, but I prefer this. And so I went ahead and purchased the whole Green Ember series from S.D. Smith, and he was running a sale as well. And now we own all of those and have them so that my kids can listen to them on their own whenever they want. Mooses with Bazookas is from S.D. Smith as well. We listened to this audio last year and the kids loved it. It is just pure silliness, creativity, and really good words. Great vocabulary for your kids. The benefit of listening to audiobooks and why a lot of people claim that it counts as reading is because you are still hearing the proper sentence structure. We don't speak properly in our culture anymore. And so about the only time that our kids hear that really, I feel like I'm messing this all up as I'm saying it, great grammatical structure is when they are listening to books and not even just reading it, but when they can actually hear it, it sinks in better. And so audios are really good for that. Oh no, I feel like I am forgetting one. What was it? How could I forget? Generations. Generations has amazing Christian classics for kids, and they now have them available on audio. So you can get Sunshine Country. Get this one. It is so good. I can't wait until they come out with the Giant Killer on audio, but they don't have it yet. Sunshine Country is such a great book. And along with their other Christian classics, sometimes, I don't know, I struggle. The words and vocabulary, they're just not in my vernacular. I don't know them very well. And so they're sometimes really challenging for me to be able to read. They really exercise my brain, which is great. And I have definitely learned so much and become so much better at reading aloud. And your kids should be reading aloud as well. But sometimes I need a break. And these books from Generations are so good and give so much quality to your kids, but listening to them can be really helpful if you're starting to struggle going through them. I say Sunshine Country out of all of the ones that we've done from Generations because this was just such a good book. It's about a little boy in Czechoslovakia, and he finds a Bible and is so encouraged by what he's reading in there. He was looking for the path to the Sunshine Country that he had heard of, and he is just certain that this Bible is a map to a better country to live in. And he understands Jesus and Jesus's friendship better than anybody else in his community, even the priest. And he builds this great relationship with the priest, and the priest starts realizing, wait a second, this little boy has a relationship with Jesus that I've never known or understood. And he starts questioning everything he knows. And it's so good. It's a really good book. You should definitely listen to this one and check out the other books from Generations as well. Now let's move on and talk about audio curriculum that you can get.